Hi guys, how you doing? I'm back with another tactic recreation. We are looking at the Sporting Lisbon about a cracking start to the Portuguese league. We're looking at Rúben Amorim, do apologise, 3-4-2-1 with Sporting. Like I said, they've had a really good start in the Portuguese league. Wearing the football shirt as well, the away one, if you want any cheap football shirts, in the description below. They got a really good team as well, so if they can keep hold of their team, they're going to do very well this season. I've done a video where I've done like all the league transfers updates. This was recorded on the previous, on Football Manager 24.4, but without all the latest league updates and transfers and stuff. So there might be a few players missing this year for them. So on screen is what they've been playing this year, and this is my take on it. Like I said, there's a couple of players missing, but near enough, it's the same team as they've been playing this year. They got some cracking players. The defense, Diamonde is as a cracking player. Two really good centre backs, Trincao, Gonçalves, Gorkrez up front, Santos on the left. A really good team. They do play three at the back. What I've been looking at, did see where these wing backs all, but I put them as defensive wingers. Defensive winger is still a great position. I've been using it lately. You know, dribble more, cross more often, stay wider, close down more, tackle harder. I think really that is what they are. And we've got a shadow striker and an attacking midfielder on support as well. So this is my take on it. And obviously, when I do these tactical recreations, I do sprinkle a little bit of FM magic on it, just so it works in the game as well. So you've seen it. Let's see how we get on with it. We won our first game of the season with a nice comfortable 4-1 win. Gonçalves getting a couple of goals. Then our next game was our first real test of the season, where we faced Braga and we tore them a new one. Gorkrez scored a hat-trick, beating them 5-0. That was followed by three good wins in the league: 3-0, 4-1, 2-0. We lost our first game of the season against Villarreal 3-2 in Europa League. Back to winning ways with a 2-0 win. 2-2 draw against Gil Vicente away from home's not too bad. Draw against Talise in the Europa League, so we're still looking for our first points. A 1-0 loss though, our first loss in the league against Real Eve. And then in the Portuguese Cup we won 5-2. We do finally get our first Europa League win with a nice 5-2 win. A 0-0 draw here in the Premier League, then a 4-2 win in the League Cup. Third phase, Group D. And then it's only Benfica, who we beat 3-0, and Trincao was the hero of the day, scoring a brace. And then it's back to the Europa League, where we had a nice comfortable 4-0 win. Premier League 2-0 win. The Portuguese Cup 4th round, a good 2-1 win here. It's Villarreal who are flying in our group with a 1-0 draw here. This is a great result. A disappointing draw in the league though, 1-0 draw. Back to winning ways though, 2-0. And then it's Toulouse in our final Europa League game where we won 2-1. That means the group stage looks like this. We won 3 out of 6, we drew 2, only lost 1 game, and we finished with 11 points. So we go into the knockout rounds. So the Europa League, we're looking really good. We're into the knockout rounds, which is great. In the league though, we're 13 points behind Porto, but you just got to bear with, we've got 2 games in hand. We win both them games, we'll be 7 points behind. Porto are just unbelievable at the start of the game. They won 13 out of 14. They've only drew 1 game. They haven't lost a single game. I think our record's not too bad. We won 8, drew 3, lost 1, 27 points. I think that's okay. It's a good start. It can get better. A good win against Benfica. We're right behind Benfica. Hopefully we'll finish above them. Hopefully we win the whole thing. And the next game in the league was a draw. Somehow, I don't understand how we didn't win this one. Then the next game we won 1-0, but it should have been by a lot more. We had 20 shots, 8 on target, only to win 1-0. But the next game's a big game, and we're gonna need to have to score goals. And we did. We managed to bag a couple of goals, and we beat Porto 2-0. But I think again we should have scored more goals. 15 shots, 6 on target. Don't get me wrong, Porto did have someone sent off, so with a man more, we should have won by more. Then in the next game, it's the same old story. It's a 2-2 draw here when we had 18 shots. Gorkrez just can't find his scoring boots at this moment in time, and we need him to if we want to catch Porto. Thankfully, he did in the next game where we beat Braga 3-0. And nearly everyone scored in the next game against Casapia, where we beat them 5-1. And then it needed penalties in the semi-final of the League Cup, where we beat them 17-16 on penalties. And the final is none other than Benfica, who we beat 2-1 with Gorkrez on the score sheet with Gonçalves. So we picked up our first trophy, which is great, but I am slightly worried about the league. We're in second place now, but we're 11 points behind Porto. We do have a game in hand. We just need them to lose a couple of games would be great. We won 12 out of 18. Too many draws, I think. 5 draws, 1 loss, 32 goal difference, and a points out of 41. Like I say, 11 points behind them. We look at the schedule, see what we got coming up. Got a couple of league games, the Portuguese Cup 6 rounds, Europa League knockout playoff round against Sevilla. So that's going to be tough, but I'm up for the challenge. So thankfully, I was up to the challenge, and I'm going to skip through this a little bit now. Portuguese Cup, we're through to the 6th round here. A couple of wins in the league. Europa League, we beat Sevilla. It did take penalties. Portuguese Cup semi-final against Braga. You can look at some league games here. Freiburg in Europa League round of 16. We knocked them out very close. In the league, looking great. Portuguese Cup second leg against Braga after the 1-0 draw in the first leg. We beat them 3-0. Benfica in the league 2-1, which is fantastic. We've not lost the league game since. We're on a lovely, lovely run. Bayer Leverkusen in the quarter-final of the Europa League. We knocked them out. Again in the Premier League, still unbeaten. Europa League, we're on fire. We're going to do it. We're going to go all the way. A 3-3 draw away against Brighton, and then we lost 2-1 at home. So we got knocked out of the Europa League semi-final against Brighton. But in the league, like I said, we haven't lost a single game. Our last game of the season is none other than Porto. And then we got the Portuguese Cup final against Benfica. Let's check out the league. Because as you can see, we're 3 points behind Porto. We haven't lost this single game. We're on a brilliant run. But other than that, Porto themselves have only lost 2 games, drawn 2. We've won 27, drawn 5, lost 1 game. A goal difference of 65, exactly the same as Porto. And we got 86 points. And yeah, we're 3 points away. I think if we beat Porto, we win the league. Because we've got the same points, better goal difference, and our better head-to-head as well. So I think we win the league. But we do need to win. And then we've got Benfica in the final. So we could do the treble. We can't do the quadruple because we lost against Brighton in Europa League. Gilchrist is the top goal scorer. Finally started banging the goals. He's 23 goals for the season. He's doing very well. But it's all about Porto and Benfica. It's all about the top 3 in Portugal. Porto, Benfica and Sporting. Well, you wouldn't expect anything less. So let's play the game and let's see how we get on. And this is the team I'm putting out to face Porto. No excuses. No one's missing. We got a really, really strong team. These 3, long as Gilchrist is on fire with Gonçalves and Troncal, we should be absolutely fine because the defence has been rock solid. We've got the most clean sheets in the league. I would say wish me luck, but if we want to win this league, we got to beat Porto. They've been dominant this season, but I know we can do it, so let's do it. First highlight of the game. We're off to a cracking start. Well, that is half time, and it's a very even game. 5 shots to our 4. We're 1-0 up. This can go either way. We're into the second half now. I am worried about Gilchrist a bit because he's not really doing very much. He's having a bit of a poor game. It's 6.4. He done well then, but that's the only thing he's really done in the game. So we got 20 minutes to go, and I really think I'm bringing off Gilchrist off and bringing off Paulinho. I know they're both nervous. He's not having a great game. It's a quiet one for him. And also thinking off Marita for Bracanza. Hope that's ace out. I'm thinking him on as well. Just some fresh legs in midfield, fresh legs up front. 20 minutes to go. Hopefully that's enough. No. Good clearance. Get the ball out. It's 1-0. Couple more subs, gone positive. Actually, I might go attacking because the draw's not good. Draw is not good enough. If we want to win the league, it's not good enough. So it's been a very even game. Porto have had a few more shots than us, but we're going to need something in this last 5 minutes. And we better be quick because this time is ticking. Very attacking. We need something. Let's pause it there. We need something big. Bear with. We're going to have to change up this tactic a little bit because I don't think it's enough. We're just going to have to go a bit more direct. We need to get the ball forward. Don't run, just get the ball out there. Don't run in defence. It's going narrow as well. Not so direct. Let's do that. Minute to go. Maybe 3 or 4 minutes of injury time as well. 6 minutes of injury time. Corner. Keeper? Yes. 6 minutes to go now. Come on. Come on. We need to win this. Who fucked that? We are more direct. We've got to go more direct. We just need a goal. Edwards is on. Left-hand side. Come on. Good cross. Nearly. Edwards again. Ah, oh, but it was in. For a split second, I thought it was in. Come on, lads. Still putting on the pressure. Offside. Is that a draw? Oh no. We've got to watch them lift the trophy as well. Luckily it won at our place, but I'm not going to watch this. To be fair to them, they were so good. We were amazing. The second half of the season, we were phenomenal. I can't watch this. We'll skip this. Let's get to the Benfica game. So we couldn't win the league, but can this team beat Benfica in the final of the Portuguese Cup? I hope so. Good ball, good ball, good ball. He can score. From Cal. Good movement, good passing, good finishing. This could be embarrassing. Come on. What? I must have blinked and missed something. It must be. Is it a penalty? What? I'll have to watch that back when I do the editing because I couldn't see anything. 4-0. Second half. Still 4-0. And that should be that. A nice, comfortable 4-0 win. And it was nice and comfortable as well. After the disappointment of the league, where would it have been a bit unfair if we would have won? No, it wouldn't have been. Well, I really wanted to win the league as well. I really wanted to do the treble, but we've done the double. Let's watch them now lift up the trophy. 4-0. They had a penalty. I missed it. I blinked and missed their penalty. Come on, lads. This is what you want to see doing the double. Not bad at all. So, you've seen the tactic. I love this tactic. I love playing out from the defence because it plays the defenders and plays out to the wide, gets in the defence's wingers into play. So it's such a great build-up play tactic as well. So let's run over the stats. Let's run over the positions. Let's run over everything you need to play this tactic because for me, it's a cracking tactic. Let's take a look at some players. That's how Gilchrist was our top goal scorer. He scored 42 goals from 54 appearances. And the assists is a bit of a surprise because Morita, the Japanese wizard playing as a deep line playmaker in the middle of the park, had the most assists for the season with 19. And the best performer was Pedro Gonçalves. He scored 21 goals, 15 assists with an average rating of a 7.36. And in goal, Antonio Dan played 57 times, conceded 43 goals, but kept 25 clean sheets. The league stats look like this. Most points per game were 2.56. Most goals, second place here with 82. Most shots for, third place here with 556. Fewer shots against, we are top here with 205. Best pass completion, second place with 90%. Most possession, joint second place here with 61%. Most draws made, fifth place here, 521. We do have the most clean sheets in the league with 19, and fewest conceded. We only conceded 17 goals for the season. 17 goals for the season. That's unbelievable. When we look at the data, how goals per game, we scored a 2.41 and we had 16.35 shots per game. And defensively, we only conceded 0.50 and we kept 19 clean sheets. And now this is a tactic. If you can download it, there's a download link in the description below. But if you can't, follow what I'm going to show you now. So in goal, we've got a sweeper, keeper and support. And then we have a ball playing defender on defend, alongside another ball playing defender on defend, alongside another ball playing defender on defend. And in front of them, we've got a defensive midfielder on support alongside a deep line playmaker on support. Out wide, we've got a defensive winger on support on the left-hand side and the same on the right-hand side. Behind the striker, we've got attacking midfielder on support alongside a shadow striker attack to the left of him. And up front, we've got advanced forward attack. Tactical style basically is a custom one, just copy everything here. Mentality balanced, in possession, attack and whip standard, play out defense. That's what I love about this tactic. It plays out defense, plays down the wings. It's phenomenal. Focus down the left, focus down the right, pass it shorter, tempo higher, time wasted never, low crosses, run at defense. In transition, we've got counter press, counter, roller out. Out of possession, we've got high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line. Trick press much more often and prevent short goal kick distribution. Get stuck in. And that is the tactic. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you can please either like, subscribe if you haven't done already, that would be amazing. And if you want to support the channel even more, you can become a patron or a YouTube member. Just click the YouTube member on YouTube. That's it from me. Thank you guys. If you want to see any more tactics, please leave it in the comments below. But that's it. Again, I will see you in the next video. See you then.